Good evening, y'all. This is Miss Shirley, the OG Gardener, Cleveland, Ohio, Zone 6B. Welcome in. For anybody watching the replay, thank you. Hit that like button and show me that you like me just a little bit. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button so that you'll be notified of any new videos that I might upload. And also hit that comment too. I love comments. If you can hear me, please put a one in the chat because I know last week I was having some problem with audio. I want to make sure you can hear me. If you can hear me, put a one in the chat. Good evening, unbiased, my Renaissance grandma. Thank you. God's desire for me. Tamika Davis, thank you. Okay, all right, thank you, y'all, because I wasn't sure. Joshua Gabriel. Hey, GT. All right. I know you either between jobs or you driving. So whatever you're doing, be careful. Thank you all for coming in bright and early this evening. I appreciate it. There you go. Hey, Dolores, how are you? I got to talk to you. I want to tell you about the email I got. Yes, indeedy. Yeah. So, there goes my adopted daughter, Tiffany Gilchrist. Good evening, sweetie. Yes, I'm enjoying the eggs. Yeah, you got a cake coming from them eggs. Yes, I got a special request for a chocolate cake, so I know where it's going. Thank you for stopping in here this evening. I appreciate you. Yes, it's still early in the day. I was out in the garden today. It was only what between 57 and 60 degrees this morning. It was cold. And it's not that warm now. I don't 70. Oh Lord. Yeah, I might be popping in and out. So hopefully it'll get better. But anyway, yeah, it's been cold here compared to what it was because yesterday it was so humid you could cut it with a knife. It was hot and humid, and the day we like to froze. So it dropped something like 25, 30 degrees in a 24-hour period. So that was bananas. Yeah, because I was outside with a jacket on. If I was in the shade, if I got in the sun, it got a little warmer. I was able to take it off. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be popping in and out, in and out. So hopefully, I found out that it's my laptop. I need a new laptop. Yeah, so hopefully, I'm working on finding another one. Hey, Laurel's Garden and more. Thank you very much. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I see everybody saying hello to one another, saying hi. Yeah. So, as I was out in my garden today, I have conjured up my spray and it's been working so far. But now I need to put cages because all the my tree collards, at first it was the worms that got it. And I did a video about the juicy worm that I killed from eating it. And then the raccoons came behind it and ate it all. So I was like, okay. So I reseeded and replanted some tree collards and they're actually coming up. So now I'm trying to find some cages to put around it to keep the raccoons from eating it because it would have been a good size by now if they hadn't decided to eat that because they ate my cucumber vine. They ate not only the fruit, but they ate the vines up. They ate all the baby squash off my squash plant. They kind of went through my garden. Didn't like those yellow peppers. They was hot. They didn't like that, so they left it out. Hey PIA, I got your package today. I haven't opened it. I want to do a video on my opening, so I'm excited to see what's in it. I'm really tickled about that. Hey G Mama Groves, how are you? Hard in the garden. Yes you are. Yes you are. Yes you are. Jeanette Cruising Homestead, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. Greatly appreciate you taking time out your day to come my way. I got a simple subject tonight, nothing mind blowing and fantastic, but it's something I've been hearing on and off from other lives in regards to some veggies overwinter in some states. Do you have any in your garden? Because I used to have celery, even in Ohio, even with our ice and cold, my celery actually would come back every year. Um, not last year, the year before that. It came back and then it didn't come back last year. So I don't know if it fizzled out or what, but it didn't come back. But I know some people overwinter not only tree collards, but I've seen and heard of peppers. A lot of people overwinter their peppers or they come back automatically. But I also think it's due to our climate. Everybody has different climate. I find out a lot of little odds and ends come back depending on the kind of winter that we have in the north. I've actually had stuff that most people say wouldn't grow in Ohio come back. And if it was a mild winter and the ground didn't freeze, some things came back. But I know in other states, you guys have more growth time than we do. Like we only have maybe like 3 or 4 months, whereas you might have anywhere from 6 to 8 or 10 months, where you can grow. So I was wondering, has anybody actually had something in their garden that comes back year after year? My tree onions. Oh, wait a minute. Let me. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can do this. My tree onions came back every year. Tree onions. Gee, Mom, I ain't never heard no tree onions. I'm just saying hello. David Coy with the crop. David, when you gonna send me your address? I guess you don't want your prize, huh? Yeah, everybody saying hello to one another. All right, who else? David, do you have any veggies that comes back in your garden that you don't have to replant? I know we have fruits, and some of us have berry bushes as well. But what about other veggies in the garden that come back by themselves? Some stuff reseed themselves. I know some people, who is that? Brooke said he planted ground cherries and he planted them once and he hasn't had to plant them since then. They automatically come back. They said once you hit it on the ground and you don't pick it up, it just automatically comes back. What the hey? No, no, no. All right, let me do this now. Thank you. You should have been Diddy. They also call Egyptian walking onion. Oh, okay. I have those. I got them out there right now. I just pulled up a whole patch of them. I didn't plant those. They were actually here when I moved in, and I've been here over 25 years. So they still back there, and I didn't get them all. And I was like, all right, for the ones I didn't get, they can come back. But they were taken over. Yeah. Okay. Everything has so many names nowadays. It's just crazy. Thank you for that clarification, G Mama, because I never heard. What do you mean, David? No, I don't. I got my package, Miss Shirley. Thank you. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you did. It was all intact. My Renaissance grandma. I got my girlfriend to take me to the post office. I had a bag, 2 bags full of stuff. There's a few things I still got to mail. Some stuff is odd shaped, so it's hard to pack it and send it. So I had to learn how a couple of items. I might have to figure out how I'm gonna wrap them up and send it. But you guys' items was easy to pack up. Yeah, I'm glad you did. I hope you enjoy it. OG, I don't see your email on your page. It's Miss Shirley OG Gardner at gmail.com. Real simple. Yeah, ain't complicated. Did you get your gift from me? Yes, I did. Right here. Thank you. I'm doing videos. I didn't. I'm doing a video on it. Yeah, I got it. I got it yesterday. Yeah, it's been a busy. Hey, Breeze Omega, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. My great granddaughter, She'll be 1 on the 31st of this month. She's taking swimming lessons, and I've been the videographer when my granddaughter invited me to go along with her for her lessons. And a couple of days she take her, and then a couple of days her daddy, her husband, takes the baby. So they go back and forth, interchanging as far as watching the baby learn. So uh, I've been doing that and going out and just enjoying it. Hey, Miss J.K. Was it J.K. Gardner? Thank you for stopping in this evening. Can't say that fast 3 times. Yeah, so I'm just sliding through. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, I don't mind a hit and run. Hit that like button before you run up out of here. We good. I understand. Folks got lives. Sometimes, like Psalms, every time she used to come in, she'd be busy cooking dinner for her husband and family. I understand people got lives. See, I'm retired. My kids is grown. My grandkids is grown. It's tank nobody but me. So, hey, I mail the easy packages first, and then I always, yeah, that's what I do. Cause I have boxes. I've been bringing boxes every time I hit the post office, or if I go to Wally World or whatever. I hit the office supply, and I try to pick up, envelopes and what have you to mail out packages. But then every now and then you get an odd prize, and you be like, oh shoot, how I'm gonna wrap this? So that's where I'm at now. I got a couple of them like I'm gonna wrap this. If you keep up with me. That's right. Just a little bit. Tell them about it, G Mama. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate that. I do, I do, I do. I do that when I come into the house, Michelle. Thank you. And I do the same thing. Once I click on your channel, first thing I do is I hit that like button or thumbs up or whatever symbol they got in there. That way. And even when I'm on TV, and I can't leave a comment, I still go over to the side and hit that thumbs up, because that's what they work on, the analytics. Uh-oh, here go Thelma and Louise, mama. Hey, Dale. How are you, sweetie? How are you? How are you? Yes, indeed. Thank you for stopping in. I'm glad to see you made it over my way. Yes, indeed. And the healthiest woman on the planet. What's up, Lashes? Thank you for stopping in this evening. I greatly appreciate it. Saying hello to everybody. I do, I do, I do. Yeah, so I'm gonna repeat the question again because I only seen one person answer the question. Is there anyone that has vegetables that they have grown that comes back on its own? It does not have to be replanted. And the examples I was giving was some people have peppers that overwinter. Some people have tree collards that come back every year. Some people even have banana plants and stuff that die back all the way to the ground, big trees. But which ones? Because everybody's state is different. Like I said, up north, we get snow and ice. It's almost a crapshoot for overwintering certain things outside. That's why I don't take a chance with some of my like my Meyer lemons and Miwok kumquat. I bring them in the basement. I overwinter them in my basement. I don't take a chance on those. Okay. And right now, my Miwok kumquat, I gave it a shot in the arm yesterday of some 511. I got new blossoms all over that bad boy. I just hope to see a couple of, if I get a handful of kumquats, I would be the most happiest woman in the world. I would be tickled pink because I babied that bad boy to death. I'd like to see my hard work come to fruition. Hey, Urban Gardening Chronicles. Thank you, sweetie, for stopping in this evening. I appreciate you. Yes, I do. Everybody saying hello to one another, which is the most polite thing to do. We do. In North Carolina, we have several volunteers: onions, garlic, bananas, even some tomatoes. Oh, I got a volunteer tomato this year. I have no idea where this tomato seed came from. I don't know if it's a bird that dropped the seed, but it's growing actually in my flower garden. And I haven't touched it, and it's got blossoms on it. So I'm going to get tomatoes off of it. Hopefully the deer don't come through or raccoons eat it. But for now, it's growing, and I'm going to leave it alone. Yeah, I do have those Egyptian walking onions coming back. I planted some more garlic the other day. Oh yeah, I got a dwarf cabbage banana, but that comes in the house in wintertime. I can't leave it outside here. It's too cold. All the solar harvesting and food growing sunny evenings now from the southern Texas, northwest of Houston. All right. All right. There you go. The man with the plan with his bluegill and other fish in there with his aquaponics. Thank you very much, Mr. Wayne. I tried to overwinter my peppers, but that didn't survive. Yeah. Yeah. Some people say they have some that they got over 3 years old. And I was like, ooh, okay. I didn't think that they could do that, because like I said, here about us having snow and ice, we're limited on what will hang and what won't. Sorry, I had to take a phone call if I missed you. Hello. Oh, good evening. Okay. Yeah, understand that too. But yeah, it's some like I said, everybody lives in different zones, and some zones you could better than others. Better than others. Hey, okay, all right. Urban saying hello to everybody. I'm gonna drop the link for anybody who would like to come up and talk a little bit about what they're doing in their garden. Cause I don't mind. Like I said, I was out weeding today and watering stuff and dropping seeds. I'm y'all got me saying, and the plant that I couldn't think the name of and it's germinated is borage. Remember we were talking about seeds in one of the lives, and I said, "Oh, I was looking at some seeds, and I was like, wait a minute, borage. I didn't even know I had the seeds for it." And I actually took some out the pack, and I dropped two of them. Both of them came up, but one died, but the other one is doing real good. Okay, Miss J.K. Gardner said, I have fruit that overwinter like strawberries. It's no vegetables. Yeah. Oh, let me turn this notification off. Yeah, my strawberries come back every year. I'm ripping a lot of them out because strawberries, whether people know it or not, they can become quite invasive. They didn't taken over flower beds. And the other one was my lemon balm. It actually choked out a nice flower bed. I used to have coreopsis and some lilies that grow in there. I don't even see them anymore. I've been pulling out, I literally digging up and pulling out lemon balm, and because they're dropping seeds everywhere. I got lemon balm coming up in my neighbors' yards. They asked me what it is. I went and looked and I was like, uh-oh. Hey, growing with Hudson, how are you, dear? Nice to see you. Yeah, I love that picture with your afro. I was like, okay, hey, go El Natural, get it twisted or get it braided or whatever. It looked nice though. It's really grown. hmm Saying hello to everybody. Everybody saying hi to one another. Yeah. So like I said, everybody's growth zones are different. So people like in Louisiana who grow stuff all year round. People in California grow stuff all year round. Even folks in parts of Texas and Georgia, y'all grow stuff all year round because you don't have the snow and ice like we have here between Ohio all the way up to Connecticut. Snows like Pennsylvania, Connecticut, New York, all up in there. So everybody's grow zones is different. And sometimes their grow zones, even though we're in the same line of fire, our temperatures can be different because I've been watching Gina and you Grow, and they're harvesting stuff left and right, whereas our temperatures weren't as warm. They're further south than we are up here in Cleveland, like for me and TLC in the garden. So a lot of times their temperatures are 10 to 15 degrees warmer, and they can start stuff sooner than we can. But right now, I'm so proud. My sweet potato vines is going everywhere. I got some chicken wire around it to keep from the deer and raccoons getting to them to digging them up. But the vines is coming through the chicken wire. I hope if they want to nibble on the ones that's through the chicken wire, it's fine as long as they don't try to snatch the vines, through the chicken wire to eat them. So, hey, homesteader Rachel, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and show me that you're liking just a little bit will be greatly appreciated. So yeah, I got some things in the garden. I got some what's that, cayenne peppers that's growing on the side of the house that the plant is only the third the size it was last year. I mean, it's like this, whereas last year it was like woo. And I got ripe peppers. They didn't turn red on there, and it's got some more on there. So I need to pick them so that the plant will keep producing. But my plants are not half the size that they were last year. A little bit because of a lack of watering. Um, it hasn't rained here. Yeah. And also the heat. And then it's cold. Our temperatures keep going up and down. Thank you, G Mama. Our Like I said, it was cold here this morning. It's like between 57, 60 degrees this morning, where it was like 85, 87 yesterday. So our plants going into shock. One minute they have the heat that they need to grow, and then the next minute they're getting shocked with these sudden drops in the cold. Who is this? Ah! I was like, okay, life's journey. I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's lashes. Hello,
How are
sweetie.
you,
How
my
are
beautiful sister? How you doing? Great.
you?
How's walking and listening?
Lashes. I can't
Uh-huh.
hear you. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
And enjoy your
Uh
evening.
oh, she froze.
Can you hear me now?
Can't hear you. Can't hear you. No. Okay, she's probably going out and coming back in. My watering game being weak because of this crazy weather. Mine too. It's been too hot. I heard you both. You could hear us, but I couldn't hear. Okay, you hear. I can hear you both. And that's funny, but I couldn't hear her. Hmm. All right. She went out and came back. All right, let's try it again.
Can you hear me?
All right. She froze. She's not saying anything. Lashes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You can't hear me?
Is she saying anything?
You can't hear
I
me?
can't hear you.
Hmm.
We hear
Oh no.
Lashes. The chat say they can hear you. I can't hear you.
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
what that
Well, let me
is.
drop
Is your
down. I
volume
didn't know
down?
that.
No. I'm checking it now. No, it's at 84. My volume is not down. I'm not muted. I have no idea why I can't hear Lashes.
All right, then I'll drop down.
You
I'm in the
guys
chat.
said you wait a minute. She says she hears you. Oh, you can hear me, but I can't hear you. Yes, we hear both of you. That's crazy. Yes, she is saying something. What? I wonder why I can't hear.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, she
Maybe
is
somebody else
saying
will put them
something.
on.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Growing with husband, unfortunately, I'm still the same. Okay. Is she muted on your part? No. Unmuted. No. I don't know. Praying for you, my Renaissance grandma. What did I miss? Hey, Mona, how are you? Seymour is growing. Wow. Is she muted on your part? No. I'm sorry. I wanted you to come up. I don't know what it is. My sound is turned on. Everybody can hear me now, so I don't understand why we can't hear you. That's crazy. I don't get it. Everybody saying hi to one another. Everybody can hear you but me, which is bananas. They said they heard us both. I'll try it again. Who is this?
Can you hear me?
Ah, Jihad.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
I can't hear you. I don't know what's wrong. Talk to you. Can you hear me? Hey, Sammy Joe,
Yes,
1982. Thank you for stopping
I can
in.
hear you.
You can
Let me
hear
see
me,
if I'm
Hud?
mute. Yeah, I can hear you.
Hud, you can hear me?
Yes.
Ann says she can hear us both. Why isn't it?
Yeah.
We can hear you both. Okay. I,
So
we
play
can't
with your
hear
mute
both,
things.
and I can't hear you at all. That's crazy. All right, I'm not a IT man, so I can't figure out what it is. My sound is up. It's not muted. I have no idea. Invite. This is crazy. I don't know what to say, y'all. All you experts in the chat, can y'all tell me what I need to do so I can hear my guest? Because this is bananas. I don't know what to do. I turn my sound up. My sound is at 84. It's not muted, so I don't know what to do. I feel like the little boy home alone. Ah. Come on, y'all. Dolores, help me, baby. Help me. I don't know why she's not coming through.
Can you hear me? Nah, it's froze.
This
Am
is
I froze?
crazy. All right. Yeah. Oh, I see you. Oh, Miss Shirley, I wish I could help, but I'm in the same boat as you with IT. Yeah. Check your audio in settings. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because you had
Camera,
just froze.
audio, test.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right.
Seven,
Check
eight,
your
nine.
audio in settings. Okay. I'm trying. I don't know what I'm looking for when I go into settings.
Hey, Tori.
Uh,
Hey, Sammy Joe.
Corey, okay.
Hey, sifting some soil and
Mirroring
more.
my camera, touch up my integrate. See, that's why I need to have IT sitting next to me. I
We
have
here.
no
We here
idea what
practicing
I'm
with.
looking and what I'm doing. It shows the speakers are on. I don't know what else to do. Automatically adjust volume. It says the volume is on. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Tori's brain, how are you? Well, go ahead and talk.
We talking.
So they're gonna tell me what you saying. Oh, oh. I don't normally have this problem. I'm normally people they come in and they talk and that's it. So I don't know what to say.
Oh, look,
I
Dolores
really
in the
don't know what to
comment.
say. Yeah, I need a new computer. Okay. Wait a minute. IT is on the phone. The hotline is ringing. Yes, dear.
Hey,
What?
it's your it's your laptop that's acting up. It might be going out.
Yeah.
So the best thing for you to do is to get on your phone and go into your live so you can hear your guest right now.
Oh, okay. So my okay, we're gonna have to shoot my laptop in a minute and put it out of its misery.
Yes, we can try some things when you get off, but this is the quickest way. I have to shoot my laptop.
Okay, all right, I hear you. The feedback. Okay, delayed. Okay, so but
And I can cut the volume off.
yeah, because that's what happened last week. I had to just come out of it and do it on my phone.
Well, I go back down in the chat.
Right now, if you let's go to the chat on your phone, you can hear and still be a part of the chat. Only unmute when you talk.
Oh, okay. Now wait a minute. All right, I'm on my phone right now. Wait a minute. Hudson, can I hear you? Can you say something?
Can you hear me?
I hear her laughing. So it's delayed. All right, I'm trying to bring it up.
So it'll be a little bit delayed, but this is the quickest fix for you for right now until we can get after this I'll get with you about.
Okay. All right. Thank you, babe.
Hey, Bayou.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Bayou. Hey, Riri's Garden. Look, unmute yourself. You unmuted?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You unmuted me? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and I can hear you. All right. Hey, Riri.
Yes. But I'm
all right. Thank you.
Listen, I'm gonna go back down.
Okay, and I can hear you. All right. Hey, Riri. Yes. But I'm all right. Thank you. Listen, I'm gonna go back down. Okay. Okay, you're gonna go back down. All right. Woo. Okay, you're gonna go back down. All right. Woo. All right. So I see. I like they say. I'm gonna have to put this one out of its misery and try to find me another laptop. All right. So I see. Oh, wait a minute. Thank you, y'all. You know what I love about you guys? Y'all have stuck with me through thick and thin, through this raggedy laptop to my phone and back. And I know y'all just wouldn't do that for just anybody. So in our garden community, you would. But to me, I take it personal because you stayed here. You didn't drop out and say, you know what, I'll go somewhere else and then try to catch the replay and find out what I missed. Y'all decided to stay around and stick with me. So I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who have gone through this with me on Thursdays. Because sometimes it can be distressing to me and to keeping me just going bananas and breaking down and just crying is you guys staying with me saying you're not going anywhere. I'm here. We'll wait. and y'all have done it on so many occasions. So my resolve to you guys is I gotta get another laptop or start doing it on my tablet, which is a little newer and probably a little less headache. And thank you for my IT, Dolores. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. I as the kids say, this is what I think of my community here. I do, strictly from my heart. Karen's little garden. How are you? How are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in here. Who else has uh where Annie at? She was here. She a little salty with me. Cause I took a nap. And a lot of times she might jump up and lay next to me and take a nap. And I didn't feel like being bothered with her today. So she been walking around here with her excuse me, with her tail up in the air. Excuse me, y'all. And a little salty at me. And I said, okay, you'll get over it. So she's somewhere soaking right now. So I'll let her stay just wherever she at and let her stay because she's quiet. She'll come in a little while. You know how she do. When she feel like she want to interrupt the live, she'll come in and start talking. Look, y'all, I've been sticking with my water. I put some fresh lemons in here. A friend of mine gave me some cucumbers. I'm gonna do cucumber water tomorrow. I really been trying to stick with staying hydrated since I've been sick, and then this weather's been coming up and acting up as well. Is anybody growing something this year they've never, ever, ever, ever grown? Shannon, my little homestead. Well, thank you for stopping in. That's my son's name, Shannon. When I named my son Shannon 54 years ago, there was no young black man named Shannon. I liked it because we actually have an Irish heritage. All my brothers have Irish names, and my stepfather has his last name is Irish. So I just wanted to throw my son in there with it. So Shannon, it is. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our community. Hey, 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 you Roro. What's up, girl? I was watching your video about going through your garden, and I was looking at the flowers that you had in your yard, and I was saying, "Oh my goodness!" I was like, "Don't let that morning glory touch the ground." Morning glories are beautiful, but they can be invasive in the worst way. They touch the ground, you grow unless you really, really in love. I know you how you love your hollyhocks, but if that morning glory hit the ground, it takes over. It will take over. Oh, okay. All right. Your black eyed suit was I grew black eyed peas. Okay, didn't know it was a cover crop. And I'm growing some little yeah, any kind of beans or peas. They're what they call nitrogen fixers for the soil. So yeah, I'm growing soursop for the first time. Okay. I'm hearing a lot of people say that too. I was like, all right. I never tried soursop. That's something new I need to check out. I'm growing asparagus for the first time, and I got my first asparagus yesterday. All righty. Now, did you plant it last year? And this is the first crop because I thought it takes about a year or two for them to get established before you actually get them growing. Okay, I can harvest it before it gets cold. Okay. Did I see Tixie? Yeah, there she go. Hello, sweetie. How are you? Your prize is the hardest prize to try to wrap, so you'll get it. It'll be next week. That's not the easiest gift to wrap. I intentionally planted marigolds along the fence line because my neighbor put their dogs that are chihuahuas and they bark constantly when they see you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know a lot of people are planting herbs around their yards to help with mosquitoes. They don't like mint. You know, some people buy citronella, but they also have like lemongrass and other plants that they put, yeah, nearby in order to help keep mosquitoes down. Okay. Oh, what you say? I'm growing cusha, yellow watermelon, yellow cucumbers, and red okra for the first time. Okay, cool. Waiting to see the video on that harvest. And my adopted daughter who was in here early, she bought me some chickens. I mean some eggs from her chickens, and every now and then I get chicken salad. Thank you, PIA. I love you too. I appreciate that. Let me tell you something about you guys in this community. Some of you guys weren't here originally when the garden community first took off. Some of y'all just been here for the last maybe 2, 3 years at the most, and then then we have our regulars. What I like about you guys is that y'all came out of nowhere like the rest of us, and y'all eased on into our garden community because you happen to fall upon it, or somebody referred you or shared this out to you, and you like the content of different creators, and you come in and y'all just fell in love with us. I mean, this community is not hard to fall in love with because we have all kinds of people from all walks of life, from all over the country, all over the state, all over the universe. And in regards to gardening, we have become like minded people, even though we have more than one type of skill. Some people's main skill is not gardening, it might be crafting, it might be legal secretary, it might be in aquaponics, might be in hydroponics, it might be in flowers, it might specialize in herbs, or however you want to pronounce them. There's a lot of different varieties of people, not just nationalities, colors, creeds, and religion, but also in regards to how they like to express themselves. They're hungry. A lot of the garden community are like children. We are, what they say, new to a lot of this stuff, and we absorb it because I've seen a lot of these new gardeners who take off and they have fantastic gardens and only been doing it for a couple of years, and you would swear up and down they've been doing this all their lives. Some people say that they picked it up from their grandparents. They were little, kind of work dabbled in it, but they never really took to it, didn't fall in love. But then as they got older and found out the prices of food and what have you, and that they can grow a lot of this stuff on their own, they have taken that and ran with it. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely need it. Oh, so it's just phenomenal how we've had people come in here and they just have gone bananas when it comes to gardening. They found out it wasn't as hard as they thought it was. Gardening's not cheap now, okay? When you start out, you might be starting off with bare land, that hasn't been worked in years or whatever. And you're starting from scratch. All right. So, hey, Cassandra South Fulton, thank you, sweetie, for stopping in. And so they're going out, they're buying amendments, they're buying fertilizers, whether it's slow release or granular or liquid or what have you. They're buying garden tools. A lot of people don't have garden tools. They don't, some people might have rakes because they might have trees with leaves. And instead of them packaging them up and sitting them on the curb, they can actually take a lawnmower and run over them a couple of good times and break them down to almost dirt because that's all they are. And do it with your lawn too. Save your lawn clippings, mixing with your leaves. You got your brown and you got your green, and that could be started of a compost pile. It's so many easy ways to learn how to garden and cut down expenses in regards to buying all this stuff. A lot of folks like to experiment, which this is your choice. It's your pocket, it's your time. Thank you. I'm keep popping in and out. So it takes the love of learning, not necessarily of gardening, because if you're really new at it, you have to build up the love for gardening. Because the main thing I've heard a lot of people say, and it's so true, I had to learn it too. 'Cause I've been gardening all my life, literally, is patience. You can't plant a seed today and walk out the house and think it's 4 feet tall and producing fruit. It don't work that way. I mean, we have a lot of us have admitted out loud fruit trees we didn't kill, berry bushes that didn't die, whole gardens that might have been wiped out to either flash floods, extreme heat, bad soil. It's a lot of instances in regards to how your garden can get. Mine a lot was critters. I have problems with deer, groundhog, raccoons, possum, red fox. I have this on a daily basis. Every night, I have to go outside and I have a concoction spray that has red cayenne pepper, garlic powder, and dishwashing liquid in a spray bottle. And I go out there every night. When this live is over, I'm going out and do it again before I lay down because every time we get a 2 minute rain, it washes it off. And I have to respray just to hold on to stuff. Some stuff they got before I could spray it again after a rain, but I haven't stopped dropping seeds. So I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Ooh, purple? All right, I haven't seen that. All right. I got do I have jalapenos? Yeah, I do. I do have jalapenos. The plant is about 6 inches high, but I don't have any flowers on it yet. That's all right. Give it a minute. It takes patience being. Oh yeah. It's just like everybody does something different in the garden. Some people pray, some people cry, some people talk to themselves to work out things that they might have. They might have a big decision on a purchase, a large purchase. They need to pray on it and ask Jehovah how to deal with it or um, how to go about it, how to break it down with your spouse or significant other to deal with it. Oh, okay, that was a nice gift. That's another thing. All you got to do is start talking about seeds or something you might like to try. Bam, it's in the mail. It pop up in your mailbox. you know. Oh, it's just funny how our hey backyard garden flow. What's up, baby? Glad to see you in here. Yeah. So I'm just enjoying our garden family. I try to hit a lot of the lives early in the morning. I'm mad because I miss Odom. I even asked Odom, was he coming on today? He told me around about 4 o'clock he was going to do a pop up because I didn't know if he was coming on after me tonight or not. I took a nap, y'all. I'm sorry. I laid down and I fell asleep, and when I woke up, it was 5 o'clock. I was like, I miss Odom, and I mean I didn't mean to, so I got to watch this replay. So yeah. Hey, Happy Mac. Thank you very much. Yeah. So yeah. So that's what I like about our garden community. All you gotta do is say, "Oh, I would like to try so and so and so," and they was like, "I got some. Give me your address." And a lot of the folks, I got to do better. If you win prizes, if you work so hard to win a prize, send out your address so you can get your reward. If you don't want it now, I can pass it on to somebody else, but I really would like to give it to the person who actually won the prize or got gifted for it. Just it ain't that hard to send an email. I actually had somebody help me dump some of that trash so I can get and send out emails. So come on with it. All right. What's up, big woo woo? What's up? Thank you for stopping in this evening. Appreciate ya. Yeah. So I do. I do. And I love that you guys share with like your children your grandchildren, nieces and nephews. You let them know I had a nap too, and I'm confused. Oh, my neighbor called me. I'm doing a yard across the street. I'm cleaning out a flower bed, and my phone rang. I told her don't text me because I'm not gonna hear it. Call me. So she called me, and when I came to the door, she could tell I was asleep. So she said I can come back. I was like, no. I done came down these stairs to this door. Let's walk through this and see. So she saw a lot of flowers in my bed, in my yard. My front yard is all perennials that she liked, but she don't know I had already planned on digging up a lot of this stuff and taking it over to her yard because it's a little barren. And she throw me some duckies my way. I was like, okay, that'll be enough for a bag of mulch or stuff just to put right back in the yard. I'm not gonna charge her anything because she's cool people. So, and my perennials, they're taking over the yard. They are my black eyed Susies. Uh, I don't like those. These are the little small ones. I like the big ones, the big Rebecca's. And I don't like these little ones because when they drop seed, they drop them everywhere. Ooh, I thought I was gonna lose y'all for the night. I was like, come on now, please don't, not tonight, not today. It was a hard nap after morning. Oh, this is killing me. Y'all don't know my nerves are shot. Hey, Drills, what's up, baby? How are you? Yeah, great. Glad to see you made it in here tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, G Mama. Yeah. So my garden is looking good. I'm happy with it. The spray is working so far, so far, to keep the animals at the bay as long as it doesn't rain. Cause honest to goodness, as soon as it rains, I think they standing out there in the garden waiting on the rain to wash it off, and they pop it as soon as the rain washes it off. Cause I sure try to run out there, cause I know if I don't, it's gonna be gone. Yeah, I can't tell address, so I am nervous. I am shy. So sorry. Well, hon, do you want your prize? Cause I want to send it to you. Just email it to me. Miss Shirley OG Gardner at gmail.com. I won't share it out. I just want to send you your prize. You worked so hard to get it. I just want to send it to you. We all family here. I'm not the credit department. I ain't the IRS. I don't want nothing from you. I just want to send you your prize. That's all I want to do. Yep. Yeah, I ain't the popo. I ain't here to mean no harm. I just want you to get your prize and enjoy. That's all I want, Albert. Yeah, I keep popping in and out. Yeah, thank you, people. My brother David said hello. He remembers you from the Soil Family Expo last year. Tell him I said hey. I hope to see y'all next year. I hope to see y'all next year. I'm working on it. I was working on it. Thank you, Dolores. Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, I like how everybody takes the time to say hello. Because sometimes I'll be working out in the garden and I just try to do how do you say, generic hello to everybody because I might have my hands full and I can't just stop in the middle of what I'm doing. Because, sometimes you get in the zone and you get on a roll. You don't want to stop. You want to just hurry up, get it finished, and get it done. You know what, Sammy Joe, let me tell you. Any day that I can wake up, it's a good day. I don't care what the temperature is outside. Anytime I can wake up and see the same ceiling I saw when I laid down, I thank Jehovah God that I woke up. Thank you for another day. And let's get it popping because I got stuff to do. So that's the way I look. I don't care if it's cold or blizzard, ice, steaming hot, humid, whatever. If I woke up and I took another breath, I figure that's a good day. And people say that's better than the alternative. And I was like, if there's an alternative like that, I won't know anything about it. So really, I don't care. But when I can wake up and say thank you, that's a blessing in itself. Believe me. I'm well. Hope you get well also. Okay. Oh yeah. Drill has been a little bit under the weather. I'm glad to see she's able to come in and say hello. This week has been crap. Tell me something I don't already know, Sammy. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Yes, indeedy. All we can do is take one day at a time. That's all we can do. We have no control. No control. You can make it a good day or a bad day. It's up to you. Like Sherry Black said, don't let nobody steal your joy. Thank you, growing with Hudson. I appreciate that. Yeah, you try to keep a. I had a young lady the other day. She was saying that yeah, I'm sending good weather to you. Today was perfect. Today was cold. It's only 71 now. Yeah, it took all day to get to 71. Yeah, because some people can't tell you they woke up. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't say that they see you say hello. I know that's right. I don't think you're gonna be looking up at it. That's for sure. I don't think you're gonna have that advantage. Once you close your eyes, that's a wrap. Yep, that's all we can do, Drill. One day at a time. And I hope each day becomes a little better than the day before. That's on. Yeah. Ooh. You know how they used to do the hugs and you turn around and they had the hands going in the back. Oh, that's my internet hug to everybody. All right. Everybody, everybody. If I could give you a hug, I would. When I was at the Soil Family Expo, I was snorting and snotting for 2 or 3 days. Oh my goodness. Just hug and cry and laugh and yes. Yeah. You can only take one day at a time. Like I said, we don't have control over anything. Nothing. Only thing we have a control over is how we treat people and how we want to be treated. You get what you give. So that's goes to anything that you do in life. Whether you're asking for help or whether asking for advice. My mom used to say there's no such thing as a stupid question if you don't know the answer. We had an overcast this morning, a little rain, so I was able to get out there and do some much needed weeding. My entire garden is exploding with growth. We're getting rain, but it's like a teaspoonful. It's not saturating the plants. They're not getting a deep watering. They're getting a light washing off or dusting, as they would say. And I'm still having to water. It rained everywhere that I went to today, except for my neighborhood. We need some. Hey, I'm the same way, Cassandra. My sister, I'm at the top of the hill. She at the bottom of the hill. Where she's at, she's not far from the lake, so she get lakefront effect. They're having flash floods. It's sun shining and not a cloud in the sky up here. They got so much rain down there, it's ridiculous. Up here, we all fighting to water our gardens every day. It sucks so bad. Oh, we read that one. I was trying to get to the next one. It rained everywhere that I went today except for. Oh, all right. Wait a minute. Did I miss this? Oh, all right. Well, we did this. I don't know which way I'm going. Backward or forward. Oh, thank you, Drill. I do. I appreciate you guys. Fitness for Frugal Mama. I was listening. Who is that I was listening to? The Jay Jordan, and he was talking about how you guys work out. Yeah, I was like, yeah, y'all. I work out sitting here. I watch K Renee too. She had us little. I actually try to sit there and I do this. Okay, that's enough. And you know that's not about to do anything. That's not gonna get your heart rate up. You got to do sets. Do a set of 10, then maybe switch to something else or wait, come back and do 10 more. You got to be not only consistent, excuse me, with doing it, but you have to make it part of your lifestyle. When you make certain things a part of your lifestyle, it's easy for you to do, and you get in a habit of doing it and you do it automatically. When you like, oh, okay, I'm gonna exercise today, but what about tomorrow? Or the day after that, or the day after that? You will not get the results that you're looking for if you don't put in the work to get it. And I know that. I've lost all this weight suddenly due to sickness, and now I got all this loose skin because I lost it faster and I wasn't exercising to tighten it up as I was losing the weight. So believe me, I understand the whole dynamics of it. It's just sometimes you just don't do what you need to do. Yeah, yeah. And that's what I like about, like I said, our community. Everybody got something they they do that can encourage you to do it as well. And they do it at a slow, easy pace. They always say, I am not a doctor. I cannot prescribe an exercise regime for you. But if you decide to exercise, have your doctor check it out first to make sure you can do it. Because, if you got back issues or this, that, and the third, it's just some things you cannot do, or you have to do it in moderation. Okay. So they will let you know they are not doctors. This is what they do, this is what works for them. But they tell you can exercise. In a lot of these videos, they have two ways of exercising, one for beginners and one for what they call it, disabled. All right, what I can do, kick my leg up this high, you might not be able to kick your leg that high, or you might be a little overweight, so therefore you can't do the same exact exercise the way I do it. You might be able to raise your arm with weights or whatever, but you might not be able to do as many reps. Okay, that doesn't mean that you don't try. Do 4 today, then 5 tomorrow, and then 6 the day after. Slowly build your resistance up. It's not hard. It's only what you want to do up here. It's how it works for you. Yeah. And that's what I like about our, like, we got Kay Renee when she's on her bike. Where was she, in France today? In the countryside. And she told me to dance and move every part of my body. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. You have to find what fits for you. Like I said, everybody exercise at their own pace. Some people can't exercise without a buddy. Some people feel that they need to have somebody else with them, like a girlfriend or a neighbor or latch on to somebody at the exercise place. Can I work alongside you? It's part of their motivation to keep going. All right. So everybody has different levels and different ways of how they want to do stuff. Same way in the garden. Some people like to go out there early in the morning and garden because they might have to go to work or they have to send the kids off to school, and then they have other things to do during the course of the day, like doctor's appointments, cleaning the house, or whatever. So they have to prioritize what they can do and when they can do it. Then a lot of people say, I water my garden early in the morning and then I water it again at night before I go to bed. They have prioritized when they can get out in their gardens because in between they might have a job, whether it's full time, part time, whether it's leaving the house or working from home. They still have to be available for that particular time to take care of that particular task. So, yeah, I told my doctor that. Oh, you say, all right. And yeah, and I do that. And now, an average woman, when she cleans the house, she'll put music on and she will dance in the house. How many women in the chat have ever danced with a broom or they call it the paneling on the wall or a door jamb or something, hand dancing with it? They might even break it down. You hit a dog, you get in there and start doing, all right, okay, get to moving around. And it's just something about music that kind of moves you. Same way when you're in the garden, you might have your ear pods in, and listening to a jam and get to dance. I have line dance in my garden. I whoop whoop. I've done all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So everybody has a different way of doing stuff. Everybody have a different way of enjoying how to do stuff. Hey, Harvey Container Garden, how you doing? Girl, I love the way you got your garden on lockdown. You got all kinds of screens and tulle and netting and stuff and clamped over and this, that, and the third. Oh, I feel you. Because when I was out there in the yard today, I was doing some weeding. Girl, them little white butterflies got on my nerves. They was everywhere. And the little girl downstairs said, "Oh, these are butterflies." And I thought about it. I said, "These aren't butterflies. These are moths. And they're not friendly. They are not friendly at all." You leave me, Hood? Oh, that's growing out the box. He coming in. I'm sorry. I just saw growing. What's up? What's up? What's up? You my blueberry king. I told J3, shut up. You my guy. You the blueberry king. Oh, what you say? You always say you dance? Yeah, okay. Dance out in the garden. All ladies, they told me they want to dance with me. No, you dance your address into my email while you want to party somewhere, Albert. Don't get me started. All right, growing out the box. Everybody saying hello to one another. And that's what's so great. See, everybody saying hello. It's called manners. It's called being courteous. It's calling addressing people that address you. And I love that. Like you said, sometimes you can't always address every single individual because when your lives start picking up and you get big numbers, it's hard to say hello to everybody. Your fingers get tired. These old hands, like some nights I said, I can't repeat. I just saw them in the last live. I just sit in the bushes and I try to wait till the end and I watch the whole thing. Now I'll be in the whole life and I wait towards the end and say hello because it's just too many y'all sometimes to say hello to. That's why I try to say hello to everyone. Excuse me. And for you people who have more than 1,000, subscribers, and folks start hitting in there and your lines coming in from this, that, and the other, whew, get a little rough, get a little tough. But you want to say hello to everybody. You don't want to be disrespectful. I'm driving, so I'm speaking to, oh, no, you keep your eyes on the road. Safety comes first. You always say hello to everyone. Yes. Oh, you're saying hello. Well, let me step out these bushes and say hello, Miss. Hey, country hustle. I've been seeing you everywhere. I wasn't trying to shame no, honey. Said I wasn't trying to YouTube shame nobody out the bushes, but thank you for for stepping out for a hot minute and saying hello. I appreciate you, sweetie. I do. I do. I do. Oh, I appreciate you. That was too cute. All right, country hustle. You got me on that one. You all right with me. Oh, that was sure. Oh, hello everybody. Look at it. They coming out by the hands full. What's up, sweet? oh, oh my goodness. Like I said, I ain't trying to YouTube shade nobody. I'm not. If you're in the bushes, it's fine. I appreciate it. As long as you hit that thumbs up and show me that you like me just a little bit, I'm good. I understand. But like I say, folks be lifing, all right? This is towards the end of the day, all right? So people are tired. If you're working, you're trying to wind down. You might have had to fix dinner. You might have had to go grocery shopping. You might have to go on your computer and pay bills or whatever. So this time of day is your day to take care of stuff before you take a bath or eat a late dinner and call it a night. So believe me, I understand when you say you in the bushes and you trying to handle your business, I ain't got a problem with it. I ain't mad. I just appreciate you taking the time to even listen to me, because like I said, we all be lifing. Okay. But y'all too cute tonight. Y'all funny. I appreciate it. I needed a good laugh. Y'all all right with me. And see, that's what I love about our community. They don't get offended. They know how to take it as being, like when they start acting silly, talking about shots fired or somebody dropped the mic. We don't get offended by it. We know that they mean it in the most loving and friendliest way of saying it. And if you take offense to it, I'm sorry, but that wasn't meant to be offensive. It's just their way of expressing that they care enough to come in to say something, because you don't do that for everybody on everybody's channel. Some folks you just like, okay, yeah, you truly be passing through. So I enjoy it. Oh, yeah. And I like how when you watch different videos, some of you guys are Hollywood stars to me, producers. How that y'all take the time and you do your intros. You have your flowers or showing veggies that you have grown or set up of some kind, and it's just cool. I'm slowly working my way to get to that, to have a cute intro, or even just when you say mail call, you got the special little screen for it saying mail call, and you got your little setup and stuff. So it's a lot of little things I still want to learn that I want to get into as well. Taking the time to share your knowledge with us every week. Thank you, Riri. You know, sometimes I don't know if I feel like I'm expressing knowledge to you guys because a lot of you guys seem to be you are very intelligent, um, and you know what you want, you know what you like, and you can express it, you know, and I appreciate that because even though I'm older, I can still learn new stuff. My mom says if you haven't learned something new today, it's because you weren't paying attention, and it's true. Somebody's gonna say something that you haven't heard before, have never done before. Educated natural that can make your day or brighten your day, or you go, I never thought about that or never heard that. All right, that's interesting, you know. So yeah. I want to know, my aunt always say peonies. And I said it's not peonies, it's peonies. And she says, no, it's peonies. And I was like, Auntie, it's no different than saying tomato, tomato. Hey, Nikki. Hey, boo. How are you? Thank you for stopping through. Greatly appreciated. I know, Vicky, if you saw my short that I did on my hibiscus, I was looking at it and I was like, yeah. And then my girlfriend showed me she got a pure white one. I'm going to try to graft me some pure white hibiscus. I love the pure white ones. They're awesome. They're just gorgeous. Yeah, but I've seen a lot of stuff in you guys' gardens that have done well and some that uh not so much. And you're not taking it so hard that that has stopped you from gardening. That you're going to keep on trying. You're going to keep on. Might not be the same thing. It might be something different, but in the same, family. Like we got a gazillion different type of tomatoes. You grow row can attest to that. So if this variety is not working for you, we're gonna try this. Like this year, I got a lot of small cherry tomatoes and different cherry sized tomatoes. Whereas I would like to grow the bigger ones. I did have two Paul Robesons. Somehow they got demolished, eaten, or I don't even know where they went. Sometimes they drag the plants off and I never see the remnants of it. But anyway, I dropped seeds from some other stuff, so I got some stuff coming up. So I found a moringa that's coming up in a tomato plant. And I'm finna take that out and put it in its own pot. I thought the pot was empty. I didn't know that I planted something in there. Didn't put a label. Forgot I put something in there, but it came up. But I ain't mad though. I'm gonna take it out and put it in its own pot and hope I don't kill it. Yeah, the hibiscus. Everybody saying hello to one another. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on now. Right now, I need to thin out my front yard flower garden because it's becoming. It's to me, it's not as glamorous as it is because we got so much stuff out, so many flowers out there need to be divided and pulled up. So I want to take them over to the lot as extra pollinators in my garden and keep it moving. You know, and I've been offering them to neighbors on the street. You want a piece of this? Sure. I dig it up and give it to them. I tell them how to do it. I'll go as far as planting for you. Now, so the only thing that you need to do is keep it watered. Don't drown it. But when the weather get hot, water it. So I would like to see everybody have a beautiful yard. I would. I would enjoy that so much. Everybody saying hello to one another. Saying hi, Nikki. Yes. So, who's going on vacation? You don't have to give dates, but you worry about your garden. Because I know it was a TC that had came back. She had went out of town and came back, and she was going through the garden. Because when you go out of town, no one takes care of your yard like you do. And you worry about, will it get watered? Will it rain while you're gone? Do you need to harvest certain things because they will ripen overnight? Because uh, okra. You see okra. Wow, I got an okra plant that actually got some okra on it. I just hope I can get it before the bugs or the critters. I've been spraying it, but okra, you can see it like this at lunchtime and at dinner, it might be that big. So, okra can grow a couple of inches in a couple of hours. So if you go on vacation or go out of town for whether it's a weekend or not, for a wedding or graduation or whatever, do you have someone that can possibly come over and watch your garden while you go? Maybe harvest things that need to be harvested, water it or whatever. Do you have maybe like your older adults, like your kids, grandkids? Ah, I sent a picture of my granddaughter in her wetsuit, just swimming, and my girlfriend just sent me an email. I want to show y'all the picture if I can find it. My great granddaughter should be 1 years old on the. That's not what I want. The 31st of this month, and they told her she had to get a wetsuit, and she's starting to walk, and she's standing up on her own. Look at her, y'all. She's standing up by herself in her wetsuit for her swim lesson, and she's doing good. And she's doing good. She got a strong kick, and the instructor, he talks to her, and just as he gets ready to dump her head down, you could see her taking a breath and go up under the water, and she kicked her little feet and come back up. And she looked at we were sitting down there going, yay, yeah, you're doing real good. So when she got out the water, they had her sitting on the side. She's like, yay, yeah. And I was like, oh, look at my baby. Hey, Cece, I see you slide up in here. What's up, Texas Garden? Thank you for coming in. Ooh, all of a sudden the chat just jumped. All right, I was trying to catch this comment. Come on. I hate when the chat jump like this. I was like, I miss all the good comments. Uh, hey Sylvia, what's up, baby? How are you? Wait a minute, I'm gonna see this on my phone because I've seen a couple good ones I want to see. Uh, Nikki says the last thing we want when we go on vacation is to come back and everything is gone in the garden. Yeah, true that. Yeah, they migrated. Yeah, that's true. And Harvey Container Gardener says, not going on vacation, but worrying about being deployed if a hurricane comes to New Orleans. Yeah, my job will send me out of harm's way if it looks like we may get hit. Ouch. Yeah, it is scary. And I don't have anyone to take care of my garden when I'm gone. Yeah, I don't either. They say they'll come by and check it, but and then when you get back, they ain't having. They never came by. Hey, looking forward to. Excuse me, y'all. Oh yeah, I was trying to see if I can catch any because y'all was rolling there. Yeah, she's doing real good. So I normally go with her mom. Her dad take her every other day. So I was like, I want to go with him one day, see how he react with her swimming. I tried counting today. I think I had 39 different varieties of tomatoes growing around the yard. Woo! All righty. If anyone to care for a garden when we are away, we can water deeply, add mulch around your plant, use shade cloth, and pray for rain. You hit it all on the head. Thank you. She is. Yeah, Ro got some nice ones. I seen them. She was pulling them and picking them. Who else was I watching? Gardening with Lisa. She was out in her garden going through her tomatoes and stuff. Albert said next week on Friday, I'm going to Kansas City, Missouri. I'm having a vacation, but I'm going to return on August. Same night at home to see it. Okay. All right. All the hottest places out here. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I taught my son how to swim at 6 months. So I don't even know if Simone can swim. Yes, she can. She can. She's not scared of water. She loves the water because when I give her a bath, I fill up the tub, not the big tub, but her baby tub, and I let her splash, let the water hit her in the face, and she laughs and giggles. Yeah, so she's not afraid of water. So yeah, I'm waiting to see when she gets in the water and swims and roll over. And when he let her go and they got close to the side, he let her go. She had her head down and she kicked them little legs and she got to the side and she lifted her head up and she smiled. I got it all on video. You know, every time I go, Nana I got the chronicles on the baby. My granddaughter don't even have these. This is in Nana's phone. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to download them because I'm gonna have to hurt her. Thank you so much. You got your package today. Okay. All right. Glad you did. I'm glad everybody let me know they got their packages. Yeah, I got a few more. I'm gonna mail them out tomorrow, and then some I got to figure out how to wrap up. Okay. We used to have SeaWorld here in what's it, Bedford for a while. And then they left. We used to have Jog Lake too. So we moved that amusement park and it went to Cedar Point. Everybody likes Cedar Point. Or I don't know if Kings Island's still around or not. I know I went there eons ago. I haven't heard any more about it. Man, I got the inside scoop on great. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah. And she's like, Graham, send me that. But then when I tried to send it, it said it was too big to send. I would have to edit it. I'm not editing Jack. I'm just gonna have to download it on a what they call them things? USB, not USB, whatever drive and she can do it herself. Yeah, Ro got some tomatoes. She was going from tomato to tomato and she was taste testing that one. What was it called? A honey sugar, sugar honey, brown sugar tomato or something like that. And I was like, oh, that bad boy looked juicy. And the color inside was absolutely gorgeous. It was just mouth watering, appetizing, looking just you cutting it open. I was just like, oh my goodness. And she got all kinds. I was like, yeah, give me a couple slices of bread and some spin blend because I don't like mayo and a little salt and pepper on there. And I can make me tomato sandwich. Mike. How are you, Mike? You could send the pics and a link. D, why are you telling me that? That don't mean jack to me. I have no idea. Someone told me the other day to screenshot what I was on, and they was trying to give me instructions, and they said look for the Windows icon and hit this, and this, and I'm like this. Where's the Windows icon? Y'all talking Greek to me when y'all get to talking about this stuff. Yeah, I'm just lost. You say pics and a link. See, you're gonna have to tell me how to walk me through that and tell me how to do that. Yeah, I girl, when you get a fresh tomato, wash that bad boy and put it on that bread, and the bread be nice and soft and gooey, and you put a tomato on there, and it's sweet and juicy, and you bite into it, it's like nirvana. Oh, yes. Oh, that thing be so good, make you want to cry. You be like, hey, I want another couple of these. One's not gonna be enough. Did I say dark? Oh, that was Dolores. I know. Oh, Dolores feels sorry for me. Excuse me. I got it from the garden. Only 80s and still too hot. Yeah. It's not 80s here. The high today was 71. Yeah, we woke up. It was chilly up in there. Yesterday I had the air conditioner on, the ceiling fan on. I had everything going, trying to circulate this hot air and humidity. Today I was looking for a jacket, turn the air off, fan off. Nothing was going. I was like, this is too much. Excuse me, I had to drink some water. Trying to stay hydrated. I know I'm gonna be peeing all night, but hey, when my lips start hurting, I know I'm dehydrated. I got some seeds here. What is this? Mm, I hate that, and I know what I have. I already got them in the yard, but I got them in orange and yellow. nasturtium. That one is a pink one. I never had pink and I've never seen pink nasturtiums, but I saw it on the pack. So I pulled a few out and I'm finna go outside. When I go out and spray it, I'm gonna just make a few holes to stick them in the ground and see. Who's saying happy Thursday? Hey, resilient dad, ARD, what's up, baby? Yes, much respect. I know. Every week, everywhere you go, you've been taught well. Much respect. Supposed to get a bit cooler. Hopefully, I can get out and get some seeds planted. Yeah, it was no problem getting out and working in the yard today. That's why I ended up taking a nap. I was tired. I overdid it because it was cool, so I wasn't sweating. I didn't need a hat. So you did hit that like button. Thank you, Mealy. Healy means thank you very much. Thank you for showing me that you like me just a little bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming through. Do I see somebody saying hello to TLC? What's up, my other daughter? What's up? What's up? What's up? She was at this school. She called me. We was on the phone talking. Till the kitties came back. I got two Seymour squash growing now. I got two, and it's getting pretty big. I made the mistake and put both of them in the same pot, 5-gallon buckets. I think I should have separated them, but I think it's too late to do it now. But I'm getting something on there. That's right. We just said something like me a lot. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. But what I also like about our community, we like sharing stuff. Like while I was at my granddaughter's house, I love her kitchen. I was like, Dad, I can do more cooking videos. I'll be over there. And then I was like, oh shoot, my time got cut short. The baby's going into daycare. So I'll be over there, just not as often. Yeah, but I told her I want to come over and do some I meant two fruits. I know what you meant, Mike. you know, um, to cook. Because I do like to cook, especially when I get stuff out the garden. Oh man, I be trying to come up with all kinds of recipes. One green stripe strips, other green, white stripes. Okay. So yeah, for Seymour. So yeah. Mona's been spreading herself around. She got everybody growing a little sharp hearts in their yard. In their yard with Seymour. Someone said they saw that. They said, "Oh, look at the leaves on that. What you call that?" I said, "Mona." He looked at it and Mona. I was like, "Yeah. What's a Mona?" I said, "She's a squash." So hopefully it's starting to run. It's starting to send out tendrils. So I know it's ready to start running. So, um, oh, and I stuck a seed in a flower pot out here. I thought it was okra. And so I stuck a stick in it and I tied it because it was leaning away. And I was like, let it get. So I walked out there and looked at it yesterday. It's got tendrils on it and it wrapped around the stick. I said, this is not okra. It's a cucumber. I was like, oh, I might get some cucumbers. But it's funny, sometimes I can grow stuff over in this yard and they don't sniff around it as much as they do the garden, the big garden. So I might look up and get some cucumbers. We're going to see. I don't get as much sun over here because this Japanese uh, tree that leafed out so much is blocking a lot of sun, but it's growing. So, like I said, we need nature. Nature don't need us. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Oh, it's in the grass hiding. Well, I'm glad you didn't step on it and smush it. Oh, and you got it from GT. Okay, that's all right. How they say it's all in the family. It's all good. When they go into the hands of someone who don't know how to appreciate a good seed, how weird that sounds, but it's crazy. But when we take our seeds and share them with others, and they actually take the seed and plant it, and everyone tries to see the results that they're getting, it's just amazing. You know, each day someone's putting out a video of their harvest. It might be one cherry tomato, one okra, and who all else know? One thing of Swiss chard or something like that, and you say my small harvest, but it's a harvest. Period. Regardless of what it is, it's grown in your garden, and you're just as proud of it as proud can be, regardless of how big or how small. I've seen some where the baskets are so full they need a second basket or bucket to carry their harvest in, and you cheer for them. You be like, "Ooh, that's gonna be some good eating." Whether they got beans and greens and corn and okra or whatever, you just wonder what they gonna cook, what they gonna make with all of that. And then in others, like I said, it might be one or two things. So what? They grew it, it went to flourishing, and I bet you they're going to enjoy it just like if it was a full course meal. Like you silly. Yeah, so you almost did step on it. Yeah, because it was in the tall grass. So then you need to perk it up and move it out the way, right? My new neighbor asked me what that green thing was. Hey, educator. Damn it. How are you, sweetie? How's my girl Miss Fran doing? Tell her I say hello. Yeah, I love your videos. Growing is watch for the first time. What is that? It's wags for the first time, only if it doesn't look like the her book, so I don't know what I have. Yeah, a lot of folks this year has been showing us videos, and they had tags, but whatever was on the tags got washed off, and they actually put tags, but really don't know what it is. Some things they remember where they planted them, and some stuff they don't. Some stuff in the variety they remember, and some stuff they don't. Yeah. Oh Lord, baby's kids is home. They just screamed up the driveway. Ah, jeez. It was so nice and quiet. One of y'all can't hear him screaming already. Oh well, there go my quiet evening. I think I'm gonna quit drinking water and pour a glass of wine. I love children. Don't get me wrong. I do, I do, I do. But I like children that who are well behaved. I like children who have been groomed, so to speak, obedient, disciplined, all the adjectives and pronouns, whatever you can go with it. Yeah, but when you got baby's kids, that's a whole new subject. Yeah, yeah, screaming coming in the door. Everybody saying hello to one another. Damn it. I like that you have your son able to come and help you work in the garden. That is so cool. That is nice. And I just love it. I love watching y'all guys collect your peaches and your tomatoes and your okra and beans. I see a lot of beans, different kinds of beans. The long pole beans. I think Cece, I seen her, what they call them, snake beans, rattlesnake beans or something, them long skinny things. And I didn't see the little short, what they call it, black eyed peas or okra, cowpeas. That's the one I couldn't think of. Yeah. So I'm seeing everybody um, harvesting something different, and it's amazing the different tastes that everybody has. But one thing that seems to be international, I don't care where you go, is collards. Collards and mustards. That seems to be an international staple in everybody's garden if they can grow them. And running a hard third is and fourth is garlic and onions. Okay. And then tomatoes. Because a lot of times we'll plant onions and garlic just to keep the pest away and also to have that extra seasoning because it takes them so long to develop a bulb. So, yeah. Bathers. Okay. Oh, Mona. Okay. Yeah, so it's amazing to watch everybody's crops and how that they're pulling up their onions and how they're letting them dry and how they're braiding them up and some people are dehydrating them or freeze drying them and turning them into onion powder and just enjoying them. I'm obsessed with my Oregon giant snow peas. So delicious. Ooh, okay, that sounds good. Where you can just sit there and pop 'em. Like my okra hasn't got to the point where it's prolific. So if there's one or two on there, while I'm out in the garden, I'm gonna just pop it like the tip off and eat it raw right in the garden. It'll never make it out the garden. I get 10 a day. I often don't make it. Mm, okay. That's nice though. Yeah, those are nice in salads. Them seeds eat in the garden. Yeah, I've gone in the garden hungry and walked out and was full. I got the nibbling on everything. I grab a okra here, a tomato there. I have celery. I break off a stick and I be chewing on that, walking through there. Might see a pepper chunk into that. And I'm literally, and I might grab an apple off the tree if they're ready, or a peach or whatever. And by the time I leave out of there, I'm no longer hungry, which is a good thing. Everything's organic and I'm good to go. I got my first ever garlic cumin. Okay. I pulled some garlic. A few of them were small, but I had one big one. I already given one away to my girlfriend because she makes this fantastic dressing. And one of the ingredients is fresh minced garlic. So she was getting low on that. And so, yeah. So I gave her garlic for her husband to take home because he took me to the store. Yeah. You don't eat garlic raw? I mean, okra raw? I love okra. I love okra any way it comes. I can eat it pickled. I can eat it raw. I can eat it in greens. I can eat it with peas. I can eat it in a stew. I can eat it deep fried. I can eat okra any way it comes. I love okra. When you say, "Oh no, not raw," you make it sound like it's a crime to eat something raw. That's when it's in its truest form of nutrition. Yeah, when because when you start cooking and baking your veggies, most people overcook them, and they actually there's more of the nutrients left in the water of the veggies than it is sitting on your plate as far as the nutritional value. So therefore, that's why you got to be careful, and that's why they said you get, you know, most of your nutrition from your raw vegetables, which you do, and mostly off the skins of them. So that's why they tell you don't peel. Don't be so quick to peel everything and throw the skins off. Just give it a good scrubbing, and still use it. It's real simple. Thank you, CC. Tell them it's not slimy. It's good. It's crunchy. I love okra in the raw. I know you is in San Antonio. You went at SeaWorld in yesterday. Oh, okay. You're talking to CC. Okay. I love it myself, but not raw. Okay. Have you ever tried it raw when it's nice and young? It jelly as I chewed it. Yeah. Oh, please. Oh, my. Was it wasn't that bad. Oh, my goodness. That's all psychosomatic. No. If okra is not if you get it nice and sweet and tender, you're not supposed to sit there and chew it like it's gum. Eat it and swallow it. Anybody else hate raw okra? Won't eat it raw? Because it's good. Just swallow it, Mike. Thank you. Tell him. It's not bubble gum. I can eat okra always. Oh, hello. See, came out the bushes, and brought all kinds of goodness with your sweet thumb. Thank you very much, baby. Thank you very much. I have my son and my youngest granddaughter loving to eat raw okra. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. I don't know what's wrong with these folks in here with these delicate palates. What's wrong with you? Oh, please, you delicate. Yeah, right. You got jokes. Uh-oh. Is that the honey slanger? Hey, what's up, J3GS Farms? Thank you, baby, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Wellness for frugal mongers. I do not like raw okra. What y'all got against raw okra? See, y'all talked your girl up. You hear? Right? Your stepdaughter is down here. Thank you, Sylvia. Let them know. Thank you, J3. Yep. I can only eat fried okra. Okay. Well, hey, at least you're eating it. It's still nutritious. It's very nutritious. Oh, look at Tampa. Hi, Tampa. Oh, you're so silly. No, you do, J3. Oops, stop. Don't y'all get started. This still a PG station channel here. Annie? Oh, okay. Yeah. She came and rubbed up against me and left, so she's still salty. Yeah. You probably would dip okra and honey. Oh, Tampa silly. Oh, she back in the bushes. That's all right. I was watching a video of her and her granddaughter with the ranger walking through the property. Fried okra with ranch. Never tried that. See, you didn't gave me a new idea, Riri. I just eat it like it is, you know. You know how you, as soon as you take it out the deep fryer and you still trying to eat it, knowing it's hot as heck, it's gonna burn your mouth, the roof of your mouth, your tongue, the whole 9 yards, and you'll pop it in. You be like, you know, trying trying to eat it, but it be so good though. You be like, you can't even wait for it to cool down. It's like give it a minute or two, it'll cool down. No, you got to be hard headed and just got to make them funny faces and be sit there burning your mouth. Ugh. Mackenzie, I couldn't think of your granddaughter's name. Then it just popped in my head. Look at it. She said, I just had fried okra today. I love them. Wow, too. Yep. Why they hot? You be sitting there. I'm trying to keep them burning the inside of the line of your mouth out, but it's so good. I can't eat fried. I can eat fried okra all day long. That's right. Be so good. Be so good. Oh, J3 saying hello to all the gang. Everyone in chat. I heard okra popped out of the woods, going back. Well, we've been bringing a lot of people out of the bushes and the woods and everything else. We had check up on a few rocks, see who else we missed. Oh, y'all hoot tonight. Y'all so funny. Oh, and I appreciate it too. Thank you, G Mama. Love you. Little swamp monkeys in the woods. Hey, them part of your woods now, baby girl. You get your dogs and get your fences and whatever else you need. That's some roasted chicken at store Sam's Club for dinner. All right. Hey, that's good too. hmm I grab one every now and then. All right. Yeah, I meant to say whole okra. Yeah. All right. That's a big difference from swamp monkeys. Riri saying hello to him. Yeah, so everybody has their likes and dislikes, but I'm finding out a lot of folks like okra. Okay, I was surprised, but I feel like this here. What a lot of people don't know is Ohio is built up of you Southerners, because my family's originally from Georgia, Albany, Columbus, Atlanta, Dalton, and one other spot I can't think of, Georgia. All right, they came up north for a better life. You know, it's a long story, but for a better life, I'll put it, leave it at that. And so I said, if they was to send everybody from the South out of Ohio back to their place of origin, it'd be 10 people. Most people I talk to are from Georgia, Mississippi, South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida, and Arkansas. That's up north that I've talked to. So if everybody was to go back home, it'd be 10 people in Ohio. And I mean, and that's just the truth. And a lot of people have a lot of Southern ways. You know, we're city slickers from the South, so to speak, because the last couple of generations they were born here, so they don't really know about the South other than what you know stories you tell them or things they've heard, or some who've actually gone back down south to visit relatives, but they know about Southern hospitality because my grandmother used to cook all the time because we lived at grandma's house, and grandma cooked everything from scratch. She didn't buy anything from the store. And we had that big old garden in the backyard. We didn't have a garage until just about everybody was growing and going out of grandma's house because we always had a garden. And it was big enough that one week we would have greens on Sunday. And then, you know, you got to have that big dinner on Sunday. And then the next week we would have uh, green beans. You know, she would always have different veggies, you know, and you had to have, that's why I got into the love of garden. I was sitting in the middle of my grandmother's garden with the water hose and the salt shaker, and I would be breaking out from all the acid. But I grabbed the biggest, juiciest tomato, rinse it off with the hose, throw some salt on that bad boy, and sit there, and I would eat tomatoes so they was coming out my ears. What is that? Surely gotta run. Love you much. Okay, Bambi, I understand. I do. Have a good evening now. Thank you. See you in these YouTube streets. Yep. And I would sit and I would crunch and eat stuff in the grandma's garden. Ron, she'd be like, "Get out of my garden." And I knew what real food used to taste like. And then I would eat something from one of these stores, and I was like, "This is not what they say is on the package." Yep, and they are, Bam, they are. I've had girlfriends who had houses up here and they were paid for. They sold them, got the money, and they moved back down south. My cousin was down there. She built her a $500,000 home. That bad boy is sharp. And it was on the land from our ancestors, from my grandparents, great aunts, and uncles and stuff who died and left land. They had farms and stuff. They're reclaiming the land and putting on houses and putting gardens on them. Because my cousin in Atlanta tried to get me to move down there, and I was like, nah, I'm good. It was just too slow and too country for me when I went down there to visit. But now everybody I know, half of the folks I know, they have actually retired and had went back south and they had custom homes built. And I mean, no houses is sure they are to die for them. How they be laying them out, pool, whole 9 yards, you know. And so when you go down there to visit, you never have to check in a hotel. You got your own suite, got his own bathroom attached to it. Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of them moving back down south. Yep. They said they had enough for up north. They said they tired of the cold. They tired of the snow. And they went back home. Yeah, I know. Texas got a lot of them. Texas and Nevada. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, compared to what they pay for a house in California, could almost get you two houses in Texas. They be paying a $1.5 million for uh it's not even 1,200 square feet house, and then they can come to Texas and get a house for 3,500 square feet and pay less than 500,000 for it. I've seen it done too many times. I even got a couple of relatives who have done it. Yeah. So it's amazing in regards to that. And y'all, my time is almost up. I got 5 more minutes. So does anybody want to say anything before they leave up out of here this evening? I appreciate you all that stuck with me in this evening, and we even stopped jerking in and out. So yeah, my laptop is on its last leg. We're gonna have to do a 21 gun salute on it in a minute. But I'm gonna try to see if I can download as much stuff off of it before I lose it, because I got pictures on here. Francesca, what's up? Good evening. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. I really do. I do. I do. I do. Yeah, aren't they gorgeous? Oh my goodness. I just stand out there sometimes. Like early in the morning, I have a cup of coffee and I throw my house coat and house slippers on and I'll walk around the front yard and and, and just look at the sun and just the beautifulness of the garden. It just comes alive and it just makes me feel so good. And for you ladies who like to make bouquets from your gardens, the best time to make a bouquet for anybody or even yourself is early in the morning because your plant is full of water before the day gets hot and it spins that water. So if you want your plants to last longer, cut them first thing early in the morning. Okay, while they're still pumped up. Uh, yeah, they do. It's a light. It's a light one, but they do have a smell. I got so many different kinds of plants that have fragrances to it. I didn't show the lilies, but they just about to died out. I took pictures of the white ones, but I didn't put it in a video. Sure, I would be more than honored to, Tampa. I would love that. Yes, I would. Thank you so much. Okay. Is that K Renee? I think I saw her. Yeah. Hey, hon. How are you? Thank you for stopping through. I appreciate you. I do. I do. I do. I do. I appreciate all you guys that take time out of your day to come in and listen to this old lady rant and rave and act a fool on every Thursday. I do. Sometimes you know, I miss my co-host. She'll be back probably in another couple of weeks. Presbyterian Gardener. But I thank you all for taking the time to come and listen to me and giving me some of your feedback. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I have all kinds of fragrances in my yard. A dear friend of mine, she's like my best friend. I've known her for a long time. She doesn't live here anymore. She lives in California. She's blind. She was born blind. And a lot of my garden in my yard was planted for her because she has a very keen sense of smell. And when she comes in my yard, she can always tell me what's blooming. She can tell me if it's my lilacs or my peonies. I even have fragrant tulips. And did you know there's tulips that has a fragrance to them, a strong fragrance. My lilies, my lavender, my yard is actually based on her and her sense of smell. And ever since she moved to Cali, I just enhanced it even more so. So yeah, everybody's saying K. Everybody saying hello to Francesca. Okay. Everybody's so polite. Thank you. No, I don't. I don't dig up anything. That's why I need to get out there now because they're perennials and they spread each year. I always throw some slow release fertilizer on them, like Osmocote or something of that sort. And I've never watered my yard. Never. Once I planted it and everything got established, I live in a rental. I wouldn't run in my landlady's water bill through the roof. I would throw maybe 2 to 3 inches of mulch to help keep the moisture in. And these trees and bushes and shrubs, they sent their roots deep. Because when I try to dig them up, I need help. Seriously deep. They go down. So yeah. So yeah, right now I need to pull up a whole lot of stuff. One day I'm gonna take y'all a walk around and just to show you how overgrown and how many perennials I got in this front yard. This is not a big yard, but it's not a real teeny one. And it's jam packed with all kinds of goodies. So yeah, one day I will. All right, people. It's after 2 hours. And I want to say thank you once again for y'all taking time out of your day to come down here and keep this old lady happy and going. I'm going to say good night, Mona. Good night, Nikki. Good night, Francesca. Thank you. Good night, Sylvia. Good night, Mike. Good night, G Mama. Good night, looking towards you. Towards two. That's a tongue twister. Try saying that after a few drinks. Yeah, buddy. You'll be good to go. Yes, indeedy. And wellness with Frugal Mama. Good night. Good night for everyone who comes in. Please come back and check me out next Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and show me that you like me just a little bit would be greatly appreciated, and hit that notification button so that you'll be notified of any new videos, and like, share, and subscribe. As I always say, good night. Y'all come back now. You hear?